Master the tempo of your swing. This is the 10-ball tempo drill. Why do I hit it well on the range and not on the golf course? That can really glue your mechanics together. We don't need to be perfect. It's not as easy as it looks. A little bit more snap down there, but it's difficult here. But you can't feel that snap because you're not moving. Working on tempo can help the mechanics. You will allow this club to drop, the glue that holds the swing together. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. Trev's back there enjoying this late afternoon sun we got here on the middle range at Chestfield. As you can see from the title or the thumbnail, this is the 10-ball tempo drill. If you've got good mechanics, you will have good tempo, because if you have good sequence, good order, everything working in unison. But working on tempo can help the mechanics. I call it the glue that holds the swing together. And I've got a little 10-ball tempo drill to show you. So back camera set up, Trev's in the firing range there, so I'll get him out of the way and I'll tell you all about it. Okay everyone, Trev's taken care of behind the camera there, and the glue that holds the swing together is tempo. Now like I said, good sequence, good order, good mechanics can really help with that. But if you focus and you do exercises to help your tempo, that can really glue your mechanics together, so you can get away with being not perfect. Because as we know, we don't need to be perfect. We just need the ability to get this club and get this ball around the golf course. And one day, why do you feel a little bit snatchy? Why do you feel a little bit quick? This little exercise is really going to glue your swing together. And it's a real great one. And it looks simple, but it's not. So next time you go to the range, give this a go. So I've got 3 sets of 10 balls there. I might not hit all of them. So I've got an 8-iron here. You can do it with any club, but I prefer something with a bit of loft. I'll tell you why in a minute. So I normally hit this roughly between 150 and 160. The first ball I'm going to try and hit is I'm going to hit this about 50 yards. So we're going to go a full swing, whatever your full swing looks like, and we're going to try and hit it 50 yards. Nice and light, but we're going to go full swing. So to me that's going to feel like a, I don't know, a 2 out of 10 pace, maybe a 1 out of 10 pace. Okay, second set of 2. I'm going to go up to about 70 yards. Nice and light, maybe about a 3 out of 10 speed. Nice and light, whatever mechanics or feels you're having, can you hit a nice shot roughly straight, doing 3 out of 10 speed. But we're going to go 70 yards, we're not going to think of speed. I'm going to try and hit it 70 yards. It's not as easy as it looks. It can really glue your mechanics together, because as we know, being a bit quick, especially in transition, can really have a detrimental effect for results, can't it? We've all been there. When we get a little bit nervous, we get a bit quick, don't we? So really take some pace off it, nice and light. So this is going to be about 100 yards now. Nice and light. We've seen these players, haven't we, that look like they're not hitting it hard. The ball goes a long way. Why is that? Okay, good mechanics. There's natural speed, which I talk about down there. So it doesn't look like they're really putting a lot of effort in. Just the club's just clipping the ball away. And this is what this exercise is going to do. It's going to allow the club to swing. Another 100-yarder. Beautiful. Now, you don't have to do 2 balls. You can do a set of 5 balls hitting at 100 yards. Just fast tracking it really for the video. This is going to go about 120. Probably ramping it up to about a 5 or 6 out of 10. Oh, lovely. And if you are used to hitting it quickly, it's going to be a real kind of eye-opener for you, because you're going to get 3/4 of the way up and you're going to feel like you're going to want to go back at the ball. So it's a great one to help your mechanics, because like I said, 3/4 of the way up you will allow this club to drop, because you're going to have to. Because if it's going so slowly, you can't jerk at it, you can't swing it quickly. Oh no, I did a slower one then. Forgot what number I was on. That was about 100-yarder. And you can't go around the golf course swinging at 3 out of 10, I get it, but this little exercise of just taking pace off your swing, so there's no effort to hit the ball here. You're allowing the club just to swing. Nice and light with your hands, just allowing the weight of the club to do the work for you. Too many times we get to the range, don't we, and try and whack it as hard as we can. I get it, there probably comes a time for that, but just putting the brakes on your swing a little bit. So nice and 120, 130, something like that. 6 out of 10. There's just a continuation, just a slow build up of speed, but from the takeaway, from the first like third of the takeaway, feels the same actually. So second set, I'm just going to do kind of one ball sets now. So back to the 50 yard, I'm going to go even slower this time. Oh yes. Tell you, if you can master those little slow motions, oh, it's look easy, but they're quite difficult. 3 out of 10, 70 yards. Oh yes. Master the tempo of your swing. If you can do that, it gives the club a much greater chance to swing, because if you swing that slowly, it's going to be difficult for you to be mechanically extreme. So it's really going to help the club swing. Really focus on the transition, because what I focus, it's easy to swing the club slow here, but it's difficult here. So what I'm doing here is I'm really focusing on keeping the tempo, keeping my hands light, but it's fine. Get to the number where you feel it's the difficult, where it's the most difficult, I mean. So for me, I'm going to try and hit the ball 100 yards here with an A time. So I'm really taking the pace off it, nice and light. Really good for your mechanics, if I could say it right. Fred Couples, probably the best tempo out there, hits the ball a long way because he's got some snap down the bottom, but there's no rush, is there? He gets to the top of the backswing, just allows the club to drop. Yes, there's some natural speed, and yes, there's some internal power, and he's strong. But generally, it just stands there and just looks like, wow, what is going on to hit the ball a long way? Natural speed, no question about it, and he's got some natural snap down there with his wrists. But what a beautiful tempo. You play with someone with good tempo, it really does rub off, doesn't it? It's a lovely person to be drawn with. It kind of rubs off on you. You think, wow, I'm just going to clip it down the middle. And a story I always say, when I really talk about this less is more feeling, this natural speed, you're not doing the work, club does it, is, I'll keep hitting by the way, is the club golfer just stands there, and if they feel they're not going to get there, it's a par 4 and they're like, I don't know, quite a way out, and they feel like, right, okay, I'm just going to tap it down there and lay up, and the ball goes on the green. So what's actually happening there is they're taking away the need to hit it, like really overwork their body, is they probably just kind of keep nice and passive, and what's happening is the club's doing the work. A little bit more hands and arm speed, a little bit more snap down there. But you can't feel that snap because you're not moving. Feel it in your wrists a little bit probably, and that's the secret. This is what this exercise can do. The tempo, the 10 ball tempo drill. Get to the point where you feel it's the most uncomfortable for you. Generally it's the slower ones. For me, it is difficult to do a 1 or 2 out of 10 pace, because naturally you want to speed up. Naturally you want to speed up. So if you're in the net and you've got any club really, a little bit of loft helps. But get to the point where, okay, I can make kind of 2 out of 10 swing speeds, and it all feels a bit loose and lovely. Then you can work it up from there. 2 out of 10. That was about 4 out of 10. You can see there's a little build up of speed, but it's all loose. The more slow-mos you do, hitting a ball, it's really important to hit a ball, by the way, because the instinct will be there to hit it. So if you can achieve that nice and light, so there's no change of pace, that's what you've got to do to do a 1 or 2 out of 10. If you can do that, you can then build up. You'll be surprised, you won't need to layer too much on that to hit kind of a 5 out of 10. Now that ball's gone about 120 yards and I just tapped it. Yes, I haven't got any kind of massive ailments in my swing, but nor will you. If you can just allow this club and arms to do the work, because swinging it so softly will do that. That's gone a little bit further. It will really kind of not only maintain your mechanics and glue your mechanics together, it's a great one to go on the golf course with. Take one more club. Too many club golfers try and feel like they're going to have to hit it absolutely perfect to get there. One more club, right, I've got 160, normally it'd be an 8 iron, right, I'm going to hit a 7 and just tap it down there. Be in control of your ball instead of standing there and whacking it too much. Tempo can be the glue that holds your swing together, no question about it. Okay everyone, so from a beautiful late afternoon here at Chestfield, Trev's woken up. There's no surprises there, that's for certain. Guess what he wants to do. Thank you very much for all your support. Really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been lovely making it for you. And this is one of these kind of little hidden secrets to golf. And especially the question I always used to get quite a lot is, why do I hit it well on the range and not on the golf course? And this is one, because on the golf course we probably ramp up our speed and we try and hit it too hard. There's a bit of anxiety there, isn't there? It's a little bit more open. Yes, we still want to hit a good shot, but there's that instinctive knowledge that we've got another ball and it doesn't really matter. Now obviously on the golf course it does matter, but this tempo, this just tapping it down there, this feeling of just taking a little bit of pace off your swing, hitting one more club, just tapping it down there. And that's why that statement of beware the injured golfer, because what's actually happening, they're probably not going to move as well, they're just going to tap it down there. 9 times out of 10 you're going to hit a better shot. Okay, so sun's getting a bit low and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for your support once again, and we'll see you then. Have a great golfing week, stay healthy on and off the golf course, and we'll see you next time. Cheerio. Right Trev, you woken up now, have you? Come on then.